Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're regular here, you know I review many photographic, audio and video related products. Now recently, myself and Willow, a friend of mine, went to the circus to actually take some photographs. We just took two cameras. I chanced it with just two cameras, and you know what? We got some great images, and all we had was two lenses, and these two lenses are maybe the only two lenses you're ever going to need to buy, whether you're running a Canon RF or RFS body such as the R6, not the R6, the R7, the R10, the R50 and the R100. They're the APS-C bodies, or Fuji, and we use them on the Fuji X-T50. That's a camera that I was using mainly, and the Fujifilm XS20 is what Willow was using, these lenses were phenomenal, and I really don't think you need to buy any other lenses. They're sharp, they're fantastic to use, beautiful made, and they go right down to f2.8. And the two lenses I'm talking about, which you may have already guessed by now, is the Sigma DC-DN 10-18 lens I've actually got fitted to my beautiful Fuji X-T50, which I absolutely adore, and that is the 10-18 f2.8 lens, constant f2.8 aperture regardless of where you are in the zoom range. No image stabilization in these lenses, in both of these lenses, so you are wise to use these lenses on bodies that do have in-body image stabilization, and the X-T50 certainly does. So great lens. Now 10-18 is equivalent to it's about 15 to 27 in full frame terms, so you've got ultra wide to wide. And that was great here at the circus. When there was a lot of people on the stage, I could actually use the wider end of a 10-18 lens. And then the other lens that complemented it so well is the 18-50 that I got fitted to the XS20. Again, constant f2.8 aperture, no in-body or in-lens image stabilization, but it's a DC-DN 18-50, which is approximately 27 to about 75 in full frame terms. So you've got your wide through to your telephoto. Great for getting the close-ups of the artists, on the stage. I'm going to go through a few of these images. I would suggest you take a look at them on my Flickr page. I'll also leave a link to Circus Vegas website. I think it's worth taking a look at that, and it's worth going to the circus. Certainly this circus, they're brilliant. I loved it. But yeah, these two lenses on these two camera bodies is great. And Sigma are now making this lens, or both these lenses, for the Canon RFS mount, for the Fuji X mount. Obviously I've got them fitted to me Fuji X mount, Sony E mount, and I think they do it for the Sigma L mount, or the L mount Alliance mount, as it were. So I can suggest that you just buy these two lenses. If you've got one Fuji body or any of the other cameras I've just mentioned, buy these two lenses. You've got from ultra wide to telephoto in just two lenses. That's probably all you need. I've got other lenses, but you don't really need other lenses. The f2.8 aperture is adequate for getting that creamy bokeh when you're using the 18-50 lens, and great for when you're doing low light photography. These lenses do have a certain amount of weather sealing. There's a rubber gasket around the mount of a lens, and they are metal mounted lenses. Both the 10-18 and the 18-50 have got weather sealing. Excellent made, very lightweight, so you can put them both in your kit bag if you've only got the one camera body, or if like me you've got two camera bodies, just leave them on your camera bodies all the time, and you can grab whichever one you need depending on what angle of view that you're looking for. And I say they are pin sharp. Let's go through a few of the images we took at the circus here, and I say lovely and sharp, but not in any particular order. That's the 18-50, beautiful sharpness from edge to edge. Colors are good, contrast is great with these lenses, and I say because you're getting an equivalent of, well, the 18-50, you're getting an equivalent of 27 to about 70-75 in full frame terms, makes an ideal lens for getting your wider shots such as this, and also getting your tighter shots. Again, that's the 18-50. Fantastic, fantastic all-round lens for getting your close-ups and getting your wide shots. Again, That's the 18 to 50. That's a shot at 50mm end. So, you know, we've got the tighter shot. You've got the sharpness there. Just a beautiful lens. Really, really nice lens. And as I say, they make it for Sony. They make it for Canon and Fuji and the hour mount. But it is a crop sensor lens. It isn't designed for your full frame bodies, and if you put it on a full frame body, it'll end up working in crop sensor mode. But yeah, you want to take a look at these images on my Flickr page, you see them much better. But again, that's the 18 to 50 shot at f2.8, and the clarity is beautiful even at f2.8. Hasn't gone soft. Let's have a look, see if I can find any taken with a 10 to 18. So yeah, it's a 10 to 18. Again, those were taken on the XT50. Because I had this, and Willow was using the XS20 with the 18 to 50. So yeah, you can see again the 10 to 18, lovely sharpness, a beautiful lens, lovely to use. I do find with the 10 to 18 though that the lens hood is a bit tight to the actual zoom ring. I would have liked the zoom to be a little bit further back so it wasn't butted up right up against the lens hood. But it just takes a bit of getting used to. Once you got used to it, it's fine. But I can still highly recommend the lens even with that. This is a new type of lens hood as well. It's a twist to take off, but to put it on, you just push it on. You don't have to twist it on, just push it on, and there you are. But yeah, look how compact that is on the XT50. Really, really nice looking, and functions really, really well. I mean, both have your manual focus ring. I don't use manual focus. We didn't touch that, didn't need to use that. All we used was the zoom ring and left both cameras in full autofocus. Yeah, and the autofocus works great. It is really fast with these lenses as well. It really picks out the subject and the eye and the face really quickly, really well. So great when you're working under these I say extreme conditions, these challenging conditions, you know. But it don't matter what image I pick up, you know, it just done a lovely job of them. Lovely job. So yeah, there we go. Look at the clarity of that. Lighting is beautiful. Lighting is really lovely at that show, and it creates some really nice atmospheric shots. So yeah, great lenses for your APS-C bodies. Great getting your bokeh at the f2.8 if you're doing portraits, because say at 50mm that's about 75mm, so it will work as a great portrait lens. So if you're looking for just two lenses for either your one camera, or if you are lucky enough to have two camera bodies, I can highly recommend the 2 Sigma lenses, because it covers a 10 to 50 range basically in just 2 lenses, 2 very, very compact lenses. So there we go. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found that video useful. Don't forget to visit me Flickr page, look at these images on Flickr, that would be awesome. And don't forget to subscribe if you do like these videos and you do like this channel. That would be fantastic as well. It does help me grow the channel. So thanks very much. Cheers for now. Bye.